Good morning, kids. So today we're going to learn how to use the object selection tool, and we're going to practice it using these fruit images. We're going to do activity 2. These are the ones for 8, 6, 2, and 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to take one image, whichever one is for your period, and you're going to open it up in Photoshop. Okay? So once it opens up, drag it to Photoshop. You're going to duplicate a layer by going into this layer panel, and you're going to say layer duplicate. If your settings don't look like mine, you're going to go to Window, Workspace, Reset Essentials. So now it looks like mine, okay? Again, it's Window, Workspace, Reset Essentials. That will help make sure that your workspace looks like mine. With the duplicate layer selected, and the background layer unviewed, you're going to go inside. This is a fourth tool, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inside this magic wand tool, you'll see the object selection tool. See, the object finder is checked in, which means that Photoshop is starting to identify, it's looking at the image and starting to identify the objects. So now it identified the object. I'm going to select this object or pick one of your choice. And just so we learn something different, because we know how to select things now, we're going to change the color of two of these limes to something else. To do that, you're going to go to Image, Adjustment, Hue, Saturation. Hue is another word for color. Hue is another word for color, and saturation is the intensity. So when you play, and you see it by different colors here, and here it goes from a very little bit of color to a lot of brightness and color. Line is obviously how light or dark the image is. So let's change the color to make it orange or a lemon. Go for a lemon. Okay, more intense of a color, and we can say okay. Now we're going to do another one. Oh, but let me first say Command D, because I don't want this to be also selected. Remember, Command D is to deselect. And maybe let's do this one. Make it to a grapefruit. Image, Adjustment, Hue, Saturation. Maybe a grapefruit? Or an orange kind of thing. Let's see if we get to what's better. But I think I'm going to go here and look at the greens and less intensify the greens. That's better. You could play with the colors here in particular colors so that we can make them darker. And say okay, and Command D. That's it, guys. That's all we're doing today, because I want to have the remainder of the period to study and go over the test with you guys tomorrow. So again, you're going to change 2 colors of the fruits so that you learned how to use the object selection tool to select an object. It does it automatically. And if it needs something to the edges, remember it's going to forget certain things. So you're going to use the lasso tool and the minus subtraction, which is subtract from a selection, to remove unwanted things, and again, add to selection to add things. This is the new selection, add to selection, subtract from selection, intersect from selection. All right, kiddos, that's all for today. Bye.